won't say that.
No news that Joey C in the morning with Blue. He's the morning guy. Let me tell you about him.
Joey C.
Just in from sunny Tampa in a steel cage. And then on every station before me, a two-time heavyweight champion of ring.
See?
You're tuned into the Catalano TV members only stream. You bought the ticket. Now get ready to take the ride. This isn't just another stream. Oh no. This is the inside track, the backroom access, the Delta Growth experience of Catalano TV. Out here, it's a world where anything can happen. It usually does. The conversations are unfiltered, the moments are unforgettable. And the surprises. They're just part of the show. You never know who might pop in from the Catalano TV family. Joey C. You know he's already in a driver's seat staring the madness. But what if Mrs. C suddenly takes the wheel and flips the whole show on its head? What if the spider crawls in with secrets spun so tight they'll leave your jaw on the floor? And Lou the monster, will he do whatever it is that monsters do? It's all happening here. Live and exclusively for you. The members who dared to join. So buckle up, because it's about to get unpredictable, unforgettable, and undeniably Catalano.
Hey, welcome to the Catalan TV membership. What's up, Big Lou? What's happening?
What's up, Small Joe?
What's happening? We got an honor. We got a celebrity in the chat room with us. A man that is gay. A man that is a legend in the UK. A man that is the worst troll in the world, but is a funny guy to himself. Let's all welcome Dabble Storian back after a 1.5 year layoff. Yay! Welcome back, demanding a refund for a gifted membership. Well, I don't know how that works, pal, but welcome, the great Dabble Storian with us. I guess he wanted to come back for some more Catalano abuse. That's what he wants.
Right, I'm going to play a super tip to see.
And wait. Lou is now going to try to master, instead of me running the super tips. Let's see how it sounds. Please tell us if he's got the sound right.
Whose bright idea was it? To bring back that lame ass show, the Alpha Shot Lounge.
Spider, how dare you ask me that? When you know I can't tell Joey what to do, you know he will rip off my head and shit down my throat.
Lou.
It's low, Lou. It's low. They're saying it's low.
That no spelling ignorant. Joey.
So you're having the same problem I'm having. So
for years.
You having the same problem I'm having, Lou. Something's off. Once something's not on right, something's not off. Either something's not on right or something is set wrong. Same problem I'm having.
Okay.
So it's either there's only 4 possibles. It's either StreamYard, it's OBS setting for the volume, for the sound, or in the system in your actual computer. So three possibles. That's it. The combination's got to all be in sync together. We had it. I blew it. People are sending me messages saying they would love the super tip, but they're not going to do it. But I don't blame them. I don't want them to spend no money if they can't enjoy it. Well, it's good to see you, Dabble Story, and I miss you a lot, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I wish you no bad well. You're a legend and not forgotten. I hope that you accept my welcome.
I don't know. I just raised it up more, but if that ain't working,
Play a small one. They'll try to just play a small one. I'll play a small one. It'll come through you, but I don't know. I mean, I heard it and it was low. It was real low on my end. I don't know how low it was on their end. The only way I'll know if I go back and play it on the side. Like if I go right now and just rewind back, just hear it how it sounded, I'll know exactly how it sounded.
was that still low?
I don't know. I didn't hear nothing at all.
Oh, I'm asking the chatters. Oh, you know, you go fuck yourself.
Yeah, we got a lot of clowns. Diablo Sandwich is just a troll clown who gets a free membership, comes over, thinks he's gonna bounce on. See, we just bounce his ass. I don't care. Who deleted Diablo Storian's message? I didn't. Did I?
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, would he say something out of line? I didn't see that last one.
Who wants to go play Mario Kart? Go play Mario Kart, bitch.
Oh, well, I mean, it's members only, so it's their choice. He ain't hurting nothing here. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna rewind it to see when you played it, just to see how it sounded. I'm gonna try to hear it. Rewind it back. If I can get a line on air, let me see if this is it. This is when you played it.
Where's Mason? Or
Mason?
Ronnie? How does it sound?
Very low. I rewound it back on YouTube. It's very low. Very low. It's like it's almost Lou. It's almost like it's muffled. Like there's something. Like if you go to that little box that we get in your settings in your actual computer, I went on mine and mine had how when you got the volume control and the sound and it's got like the red box over the sound like it's muffled. Mine was I had to put mine on. Like I got the box up now on mine. If I go to playback and I go to the you right click the properties and you go to the levels. See my volume button had the little red where it was like off. You know what I'm saying there? That little red thing they give you to like to stop. Mine had that, so maybe that's what's doing with you because that's what it sounds like. It's muffled.
I don't know.
See. It's definitely
everything else.
It looks good. We got it looking good. We're just missing that one fucking element. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Maybe I don't know. I thought about reinstalling the virtual thing on my side. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm lost. It's I don't know. And I know you got a great system, so I know it ain't got nothing to do with your system.
No, because it's playing. Everything is working. It's just the volume to figure out.
Right. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Hello.
Strange. Maybe this is the problem here for me. Let me see. I'm hearing a little better now.
The real gangsta ass nigga get the flights to the bitches.
It seemed like it went up a little bit.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was that one, Ronnie Man? And quit asking about my fucking background. It's my background. I can't put a virtual background with OBS until I figure it out.
That's it. That's
still low. Fucking A.
Still low. Well, is there any tech geniuses here? I know Dabba Story's a tech genius, but he wouldn't help us. He'd fucking reroute us to be bad.
You know what? I'm gonna have to get with the pineapple.
You'll have to do that on your own.
Just because you and the pineapple are beefing, don't mean it's me.
Do you hear me at all?
I hear you fine.
You do?
Yeah. Do you hear me?
I hear you fine.
All right. Well, let's have a show.
Wow, that was. I mean, I actually changed the setting, and you hear me still?
Yeah. It's a miracle.
Wow.
Look,
do you hear me now?
We are 10 minutes into this show. Let's
you hear me
have
still?
A party.
You still hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Damn, I put 2 settings fixed. Let me see if I did something with the super tip. Let me see if I did something good here. Maybe I.
Teslas are dope. They rust, get far too hot inside.
But you don't see it.
Their lower
How's that?
How is the comp per mile performance?
Yo, all of this gay car and pump talk is making me ill.
Still low.
Hey, buddy.
Still low.
Mecca like a
How about now?
You'll get in the goddamn hot tub if I tell you to get in the goddamn hot tub.
I don't want to. Can I leave my shirt on?
Yo, no. You can't leave your shirt on. Who gets in a hot tub with their shirt on?
Yeah, who does that, Joey? Why are you getting in your hot tub with a shirt on?
What are you talking about? We decided we weren't going to be wearing shirts.
You decided.
No. We decided we were going to go. Wait a minute. Don't get me messed up here now, all right? I thought we had an agreement, and I thought very much that this was the agreement. And if you're changing the agreement, then I don't know what to tell you. Well, wait a second. We don't have that in the member stream. I would have to change off to the evening show because I thought we were going like this in the hot tub is what I thought. Let's see, where's it at? Oh yeah, what happened to it, Lou? Did you get rid of it? You must have got rid of it.
I've gotten rid of nothing.
You know, the picture of us in the tuxedos in the hot tub.
I didn't. That was probably in the evening.
I know where I'm at. I don't see it there no more.
Then I don't know what.
Well, I guess I'll go back to members only there. Yeah, because you got to handle the pineapple if you're going to do the now. You lost your picture. You know that, right?
I know I did. I turned my camera off for a brief minute because I'm not in the room.
Oh, I see.
I stepped out.
So did you know that 275 last night I had watching last night on my show last night, 275 people. B Dabbler comes in the chat room and I was going to do I was at 40 minutes and I was like I wasn't feeling it, but then 2K Nimrob 71 goes, "Hey, I'm bored. I'm up. I want to stream. If you want me to come on, I'll come on with you." I go, if I go past 20 minutes, then B Dabbler pops in, "Send me a link. I'll be there in 5 minutes." Well, I sent the link and it didn't go through. So we caught it 15 minutes later. He never responded. 2K came on. We had a great show. 275 people. 190 people came over just to watch Tukey. He never showed up, and they're blaming it on me. How about that shit? Huh? You know what I'm talking about?
It's always easy to blame the Joseph.
How the fuck is it my fault? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's always your fault. You're the easy scapegoat.
Yeah, blame it on Joey C. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Now I lost my camera. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Interesting, huh?
God damn.
Look at this. This is, I'm telling you what, man. Now the camera's working, but it's not on. Oh, you know what I figured out? I can't run it like that. That's weird. Because you got OBS on. I can't run my OBS like that. How about that?
You shouldn't run your OBS at all.
I know that, but I was just seeing something. So mine, I go by and off, but it won't play if you're. Oh, this is fucking strange, man. We got a lot to learn about this OBS. That's the bottom line. We need to take a crash course. We need to download anything that's on the internet or OBS about instructions, and we got to really get in the guts of this because we're missing one element here, and then we're good to go. You know. So I don't know. Did it get any louder? Did anybody say? Yeah, Tukey scammed us, John OJ. He scammed us. That's the third time he's done that in 3 years to me. You know?
Then why do you keep asking him to come?
Oh, no. He popped in and like everybody, Tukey, come on. So like, all right, come on, I'll send you a link. Because I was hesitant because he'll usually send it out to Discord, you know. He's that type of guy, you know. But I figured since I was talking about him, I was hosting, we were getting into his show about when he covered me on the hurricane shit. We watched it, so. But like I said, we sent it the first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes we when I sent it, I thought it sent, and then about 15 minutes later, I went back and looked. I go, oh man, it never went through. So maybe he fell asleep because it was kind of late. It was rather late. But when you come back in the room,
I fell asleep. My name is Pookie, and I'm tired.
Yeah, he's tired. You know how that goes. I'm tired.
I'm tired of taking OJ in the boongie.
He does. Well, I don't know. I guess we won't. Should we just take down super tips for the day? Since we can't get it right?
That's up to you.
Well, I mean, no one's gonna. I can't expect no one to buy a super.
At this particular point, who knows when we're gonna get it? Like, it works. It has a volume,
right? But we got it looking good now too. We got the right side. Remember, we put the right.
How do you make it a little bigger?
We put the right size. Remember, we changed the size from 800, 600.
Oh yeah, that is
And we got looking good now. Remember, we went to from 800, 600, which was not. It was looking all right, but we had to adjust it now with the new coordinates that we put in. It's perfect underneath both of us where it doesn't cover our face. So I don't know. We're just a laughing stock of the Dabbleverse when it comes to the super tip because we can't figure out OBS. You know?
I know.
Everybody else has got it. Pineapple did it right away. What has he got it set on? But you know what? You got to be aware that they hate me, so they're going to turn around and they're going to give you bad intel.
I don't think for Pino's busting your balls, I don't think he would be that much of a
Trust too
jerk.
many people because we know he's related to Dabble Story in some way, some shape or form.
You know, I don't.
I think he is. I think it's a brother or a cousin. I think there's a lot of revenge plotting going on.
Dale says his super tip didn't work today.
It didn't? What do you mean?
He had no audio.
Oh, you got Dale. Your channel's got super tips.
No, equal super tip was not.
Oh, so maybe it's down. Maybe there's a problem with the audio with OBS. Maybe OBS has got a problem.
I wouldn't know.
Well, thank you for that information. That's very helpful because.
Good evening or good afternoon, Miss Kitty.
Hi, Miss Kitty.
Welcome
to everybody.
Today sucked. Everyone who follows daylight savings.
Lou, are you talking like that?
Understand, I am hearing myself.
Lou, you're talking like, how are you doing today?
You're welcome.
That's how you're talking. It's going, hi, everyone. I am Lou the Monster. This is my... That's how you're coming across. Lou was talking slow for Joey. For you, Joey, so you understand. Ah, thank you. You mean Lou is trying to be a friend here?
Oh. Okay, so I hear myself talking back with the way this system is set.
Okay, Lou, I understand.
We didn't get this last night, but now, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, Lou. It's whatever you want, Lou. Okay, buddy? No problem, Lou. Everything all right otherwise, Lou?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you really good? Okay,
Yeah.
Lou. You're good?
I mean, if you can't see the obvious, then what are we doing here? So I have to sit here and see the obvious and then pretend that maybe I'm wrong? I have to pretend like, yeah, John probably does have a boat. And again,
you're not wrong. You're a fucking idiot. Don't you understand that? You're an idiot, red face.
It was a long time ago. So when I saw the clips today, I'm like, no, right off the bat, I'm like, there's no boat. There's no boat. Just like Ray doesn't have a girlfriend.
Of course there's no fucking boat, you moron. We all know that. Tell us something we already don't fucking understand. And Ray's gay.
Ray, she's like, it was election day. Got it, Ray. But again, everyone's living in a fantasy world. Everybody lives in a fantasy world.
We all live in a fantasy world. That's the Dabbleverse. Isn't that what you do? Huh, Kevin Brennan? Ain't you Fantasyland #1?
Did you get Neil to give you Wesley Snipes' accountant's number yet? I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Did you know Wesley Snipes, when he went to prison, when they caught up to him, because he was on the run, I think, for tax evasion or something, the federal holding, he was in Marion County, up in Ocala, where I was sat waiting to go to prison. He was there, but not when I was there. He was there 20 years earlier. You know, that's where they caught up. They put him there. The feds put him there. So I'm assuming that he went to Florida. He went to the Florida camp then 20 years ago. I'm assuming, but he was put in prison. Wesley Snipes. You know, because if he was sitting in Ocala, it was a Florida case then. Whatever he did to be in Florida, it had to be a Florida jurisdiction case for the federal government. So I'm assuming he went to Coleman, where I was at.
This ain't Boat Magazine, pal. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
There he goes. You know why he does that, Lou, right? Every time he lifts his phone, he's taking pictures of his screen, super chat and all that shit. He's like an accountant, this fucking guy. You don't miss a beat. You know?
But no, I mean, no,
You
you
need
got to
to be.
consider the fact that maybe John has a boat. Do I? I have to consider that. Maybe Ray is a girlfriend. KB, can you turn on Mr. Kill Everything one last time? Can you turn on Mr. One last time before Sorcerer, please? No, I'm just pointing out the obvious. I'm pointing out the obvious that it was obvious John didn't have a boat. It's obvious, but again, I was gaslit by a professional man who's like who has boats, 2 or 3. That if you compound your interest, it's not that expensive. John has $26,000 in compounded interest sitting around, but he can't support his kids. He had to get sued for child support, and his mom had to buy a house, and he lived in a shitty part of LA. But yeah, you're probably
The reason John put the house in his mother's name because he owes fucking IRS back taxes. He never paid taxes when he worked. He fucking owes. He's got all kind of lien tag. That's the reason. So when John says the reason because it's a better tax break because his mother's older, it's full of shit. Everything's in his mother's name because he can't fucking do anything because they'll garnish the fucking house. They'll put a lien on everything if John owns it. You understand? That's the real reason. But see, no one seems to fucking understand that. When I showed that fucking a year ago, okay, he's got tax liens, you dumb fuck. So he can't put nothing in his name. It ain't got nothing to do with being his fucking mother. Fucking is getting a tax break.
right. He probably does have a boat. I'm mistaken. Stuttering John is going to expire alone and broke. I figured Stuttering John is going to expire alone and broke. I figured that out in 1990 when the guy was hot on Howard Stern.
That's a fact. John is alone, always will be, and he is broke, like I am, broke like a joke. But I ain't lonely. I got happiness. I got sanity. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Or sometimes I fuck you, motherfucker. You know, like, or I'm just like, hee. I mean, like, or sometimes it's like,
Yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying. I don't know if you intended to mute. Okay. Really? Thank you. Joey, you're muted.
God bless it. What happened?
Did
I
you
was
mute
saying-
on purpose?
No.
Well, then everything you just said was muted.
What? You mean I'm having sound problem again?
You know what? No, I'm not falling for your bullshit.
Wait a minute. Why do you say it's bullshit? Can you give us a why you think it was bullshit?
Your response.
I didn't know it was muted. I didn't touch nothing.
Sure.
Listen, I got a relaxed brain. It's Sunday. And I don't like to talk to people on Sunday. Kahuna knows the rule. Why can't you understand it?
You're the one who wants the member stream on Sunday.
I don't want
this is
nothing.
insane.
I don't know anything about anything. I'm the dumbest guy in the world. Don't you know that?
Yes, you are.
Well, I know. All right, so let's go to this one.
See you, Annie, as
Listen to
always.
this guy.
Love you more than a friend. It's the others. Detroit.
Welcome to Detroit.
Look at his eyes. You can see his eyes.
Now you see, these are 2 grown-ass men. That's Annie, by the way. That's, if you don't know who that is, that's Annie. You got 2 grown-ass men, a guy that walks around with his Dabble Award, in El Terrible, and the guy that is the potato.
Detroit.
Welcome to Detroit.
Look at that. Fuck. Oh, wait a minute. We did get a good look at Carter. Look at that. Whoa, Carter revealed. Whoa. Pause that.
Look at his eyes.
Whoa.
You can see his eyes.
Wait a second. Let's study that.
Detroit.
Welcome to Detroit.
Whoa, there it is. Damn, that looks like me, don't it? My eyes. Look at it.
Sure.
Look at that. That's a good look at him. Well, we know who does he look like. I'm trying to see if I ever seen him. He claims that at the WATP event here in Largo, he sat right next to me at the bar and talked to me, but he wasn't Cardiff. You know what I'm saying? He was there. He's the guy that plays Cardiff, and I don't remember the guy. Has anybody actually seen Cardiff or hung out with him? Anybody really has hung out with him without his having his potato head on? But that's a pretty good shot of his eyes, man. Also at DabbleCon 2, yeah, look at what does he look like? He looks like he could be Latino. You know? What do you think? You think Carter's Latino? I didn't dox him. This is public fucking knowledge, buddy. I don't know. Look at that. That was B Dabbler doxing him. You heard it. You heard B Dabbler call it out.
It's the
His
other.
buddy. This is his best friend. Watch.
Detroit.
Welcome to Detroit.
Look at his eyes.
See?
You can see his eyes.
That was a hell of a fucking shot. His own buddy. This is his best friend in the whole wide world just doxed him. I'm joshing you. I know you are. But I mean, that was a good shot of him. I mean, but anyhow, so B Dabbler, who everybody loves, and you know, he likes to clown. What Lou keeps leaving the members only stream. What am I by myself here or what? Is anybody coming on the members only stream today with us?
I'm not leaving. I'm here.
Well, what the hell you doing? Drinking a fucking soda? What the fuck you doing? Taking an ice cream break? What the fuck?
That.
Lou, I got a brainstorm of an idea. I got it. You and I, we get an ice cream truck and a hot dog cart. You understand? Now listen to me. Listen to me. And you dress up in a fucking hot dog suit, and I dress up in a good humor suit, and we go side by side, and we go on every street corner, and we sell hot dogs and ice cream.
No. Oh, and fuck it. Let's live stream it.
Why? And then we live stream it. What do you think?
No.
Or we could wear matching clown outfits.
Hell no.
Oh, Spider and Mrs. C are gracing us today in the members only. I've just been informed.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Catalano team finally. It's just the gay part of town. Yes. I figured we go to the gay district, and Lou would dress up as a hot dog, and I'll dress up as a good humor guy, and we'll park on a corner. Lou on this side of the street, me on this side of the Lou on this side of the street, me on this side of the street, right? Hot dogs, ice cream. What do you think? Lou's Wieners. Yeah. No, I used to be a good humor driver. In Chicago, I drove one of those good humor trucks that said sold good humor ice cream with the bells, ding, and I go up and down the road with the bells. Yeah. See, the catch with those is you lease the truck. I think back then was $50 a day. This was in the 90s, I think. Yeah, it would have been in the 90s, early 90s. You lease the truck for $50. First, you go to the company, you fill out the application, they interview, they check your license, you're good. Okay, you get accepted. The deal is you got to buy their product, right? And they hope that you hustle enough that you come there 2-3 times a day in a hot summer day and you sell out and you got to go back in and buy. Now, they prefer you to have a security deposit. I think it was $250, and they'll give you $500 worth of ice cream. And believe me, it takes $500 to $700 to fill that cooler up with every popular ice cream. And you go every day, and you got to be there like at 9:30 in the morning because they like to see the trucks on the street by 11 o'clock in the morning. You go, you get in line, you pay your lease fee every day, $50. Got to pay that. And then they'll with the security deposit, they'll front you the first $500 with ice cream. But they expect you to pay that within 2 or 3 days. You go in and pay that bill, and then they expect you to have money to buy the ice cream. No more getting it on the cuff. But a lot of guys get it on the cuff. You know, they run a tab. And it's hard to sell out that truck. Let me tell you something. Let alone to do it 3 times. Twice, you could do it on a real hot summer day. But you're out there 12, 13 hours a day. You're going from street to street. And also, they had the bicycle ones. If you don't have a license, if you're under 16, they got the carts with the bicycles with the 2 wheels in the back. And you pedal it and you go like that. Guys used to go out in front of Wrigley Field after the game with all the people coming out, and you sit across the street on the corners. I drove one of them before I got my license. I used to love it, man. It was great. And you make good money though. You make decent money. And then they tell you figure out what the popular bars are. I had a $50 bar I was selling. It was very popular for all the car salesmen on Cicero Avenue. Every Friday was payday, so I go on Cicero Avenue and I park my Guillermo truck in front of some of the car dealerships on Cicero Avenue. And the salesman would come. If they were in a suit, I knew they were salesmen, and they would ask for the special $50 ice cream bar I had. Yeah, and it was very popular, but it was only for selective customers. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if anybody could pick up between the lines there, but it was a special $50 bar. Did quite well on a Friday. Right, quite well. I was lucky. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story I just thought about. I was working as a used car salesman back in 93. I believe it was 93. And I was working for a place called Wicks Auto, which was owned by Nationwide Finance, home of the 48% interest. So they had a used car lot, and we had a friend of mine was the general manager. He had part ownership in there. He was a good guy named Steve Foresta. Great guy. Now, they used to put a little WV in the window in the corner, and they would write WV 1900, WV 25. Anybody know what that means? What the WV means? Does anybody?
Volkswagen?
Well, no, not Volkswagen. Does anybody know what? Do you have a fudgy? Yeah. No, seriously. In the corner of every windshield with the windshield marker, which was the yellow mark, they would put WV and an amount. Anybody have any guess?
Well ventilated?
No, but no, not even close. Hey, my Mississippi wholesale value.
Oh,
that's what they have in the car. You understand? So if they had we sold a lot of Buick Centuries. They got a lot of old trade in the Buick. He bought a lot of Buick Centuries. He had some nice Cadillacs. He tried to get low mile cars, and they didn't want people with good credit walking in because they wouldn't take the high interest. They wanted the people that were rats, that had bad credit, that had jobs. Now, the WV, he would put out spiff cars on a Saturday. Spiff cars is, I want these 6 cars gone. Whoever sells a spiff car, we got an extra bonus. So some cars were like, if you sell this car, you get $500 extra on your paycheck. So it was like a little contest we played on the weekend. So wholesale value, 1900 was his average Buick Century. So now the wholesale value is 1900. They would sell it for $59.99, right? That's $4,000 markup, right? So a good salesman would be strong and get the $59.95 on a finance with bad credit. Now they only preferred, I'm telling you, the worse credit, the better chance you got to get a car. So that's how they would base the down payment, by your job. So let's say, but they always built the contract that they got their money, what they paid for the car, even if the car got repoed. We had one car that was sold 6 times, repoed 6 times, paid for 6 different times. It was a $1,500 car. So what the idea is, if you can't get the full $1,500 down that day, they do a special program. Every 2 weeks, they got to give money for the down payment. So let's say they came in with $500 and it's $1,500. So now there's another $1,000 on the table that they got to get. So they build it in the contract before the actual payments start. If you paid every 2 weeks, they try to go 500 and 500. So in a month, they got the down payment. And then the finance department will build the contract with actually showing $1,500 down that day and at a 48% interest. And then their payments are like every payday. Now, if they miss one of the down payments that they're supposed to pay every 2 weeks that they commit to, the car gets repoed. It gets repoed. It's like a revolving door. Most of the people got their cars repoed. What a scam operation. I loved working for this place because the money was just so great. They get repoed. They wait to see if they come back and pick it up. They'll call, oh, I got my stuff in there. Oh, I just missed the payment. The deal was when you sign the contract, moron, when you're doing the down payments, you can't miss those. Then you go into your regular payment, you get your book. This company did this for 25 years, I think. Owned by Michael, the Lutz family of Chicago, Jewish people. The father, Mr. Lutz, and Mr. Wixom, and Chuck Lick, were the three owners. They three friends that grew up, started the car business, and then the father had the finance business, and one of them had an insurance company. So they in the same building, you got the car insurance, you got the financing, and you sold the car. So Chuck was the small end owner. He only had a small piece of it, but they gave you great 401k. They matched. I mean, it was great. When Chuck retired after they finally got rid of the car lot after 30 years, I think he had $2.5 million just at 401k that was his because he was part owner. Wixom died, but he still carried his name on his Wix Auto. And then the Lutz parent died. Michael took over, who was the brains of the two brothers, Michael and Marshall Lutz. Now, Michael had his office on the 4th floor. Marshall had it down on the 1st floor. In the back, he had a special design office. Inside there was a jacuzzi, big bathroom with a jacuzzi, shower. His office was huge, but he was the crazy brother. Now, he was the wild one that spent money like crazy. You know how Jewish people, they save every penny. Michael was, he didn't spend nothing. Marshall flashed money all over the place, and he had weird taste. I used to go down to this place down on Cicero Avenue to get my lunch, and he used to like an Italian sausage slit open on Italian bread, well done. He used to, and then he'd send me for a gyro when I go down there. Instead of having it on the pita, he put it on the Italian bread. Everything had to be well done. Well, Marshall dabbled in cocaine, big cocaine user, big heavy. He was the black sheep of the Lutz family. All through high school, he did drugs. The guy was wild. He didn't fly. He owned property in Arizona, so he would take that train ride to Arizona from Chicago every year to go to his ranch. He was just really wild, and he had to drive a special car. But he had a fetish for this AMC Pacer. Anytime anybody had an AMC Pacer, he wanted to buy them, and he stored them in a lot around the corner that he owned on Belmont Avenue, because the lot was on Cicero and Roscoe. 2 blocks down, you go to Belmont, make a right. He had a little storage lot there, and he had nothing but AMC Pacer. Didn't want to sell them, didn't want to run them. He just collected them because he liked them. That was his collection. Weird guy, man. Weird guy. Well, back in those days, I'm in the cocaine business, and and I'm driving a company car. All the salesmen got a company car. It was great, and I also had a little juice in there, so I drove some of the nicer cars if I wanted it. I had a better car than most people, and I went out, and I had to go meet my connection for that afternoon. And usually I did it. I had a system that we did that. No money never was with any cocaine. It was a good system. One day money was dropped. The next day, he had keys to trunks to put stuff in the trunk for you. So you never had to really meet. But something got screwed up, and there was a drought, and I had to go and see the guy, and I had to bring him an envelope of cash. And I'm driving. I go pick up, and I think I had a quarter of a brick. If you guys know what a quarter of a brick is, 9.5 ounces.
I'm sure they know. You don't need to give drug education.
And I got it in the trunk, and I stopped to get some lunch, and I'm pulling back on Cicero Avenue, and detectives are coming. Detective car, the narcotics unit coming. And they get behind me, and they turn their lights on. They say, get out of the car. I step out of the car with my hands like this. But before they saw anything, I kid you not, now they would have never, they didn't search the car because I didn't give permission, but I had an 8-ball in my hand because somebody wanted in there. And I dropped it down the side, kicked it under the car without them seeing, went like this. They ran my license. They said, they start telling me that they know that I went to, and I go, no, I didn't. They go, can we search your car? I go, no, you don't got permission. It's not my car to give you permission. That's what I said. So the manager come out and said, what's going on? I go, I don't know. They're mistaking me for somebody else. He happened to be a retired Chicago police officer. He pulls his badge out, my friend who ran the car lot, and they skedoodle out of their way. Another break I caught in life that I would have went to, if I had got caught with what I had in the trunk, I would have went to prison for a long time. So I got out of that. But they were on to me. They were watching me from that point on, because I remember my buddy Bob, retard Bob, I used to call him. He was a mechanic at the shop. He lived on Eddy Street. Not Eddy Street, I'm sorry. He lived on School Street, because you got Roscoe, Henderson, School Street, Belmont, School Street. And I had bought a tow truck as a front. And I would go, and I had little ads in the paper to buy junk cars. We'll buy your junk car. We'll take your junk car away for free, and we haul them off. Or a lot of times they think the engine's blown. You throw a battery and a starter in, and I had a bunch of cars all over the place. No tags on them. So I take one of the cars I had on the street with a faulty tag, and I drive out, and like a dummy, because this is what happens when you get high and try to do business. I was whacked out of my mind that day, and for some reason he wanted 2 8-balls. I grabbed 10 8-balls and I got them in my pocket. Immediately when I turned onto Cicero Avenue, narcotics unit is behind me with the lights. What do? I got him in my hand. I'm high. I floor it. I make a fast turn on School Street. I go down to the next street. I go around. They're behind me with their lights. I'm doing at least 85, 90 miles on a side street where possibly little kids could run out in the street. I dip into the fucking alley. I get to the alley. I get behind my house, my building. I jump out. They still haven't made it to that point. I run through the gangway. I throw I throw the 9 8-balls into the fucking garbage can, or 10 8-balls that I had, and throw it in the garbage can. I go into the house, into the building, and they're yelling, "Come out! We know you're in this building." Well, the corner store of the building had a little grocery store in the front. Mike was an Indian guy, and Mike was cool. So they go in there. They go, "You know who owns that little red crappy car in the back?" "Oh, that's Joe. That's Joe. He fucking sells me out. He lives on the first floor." So now they're pounding on the door. They got no warrant, and so I open the window. "What? Come out now. Come on, man. We know that was you." So I come out, my hands up. They arrest me. They don't find no drugs. So I go, "What's the charge?" "Disorderly conduct, running from the police." So they're going to charge me with eluding the police. So we're talking in the fucking, I'm cuffed in the back. They're taking me to 16th District. And I'm talking with him. We're just having a normal conversation. He goes, "You seem like a good guy. You really do." He says, what did you run for?" So I make up some story. I go, "Well, man, I got in a big argument with my old lady. You know, she's drunk. She's lied before and said I've hit her. And I didn't want to go through that." He says, "Listen, you know, what do you want us to do here? Why were you running?" And I told, he goes, "That's the real." I go, "That's the real." I swear to God, I had a few cocktails. I said, I didn't want to go to jail. He goes, "But what do you want us to do here?" So I get to the station thinking I'm going to get an elude charge. They charged me with disorderly conduct only, $50 fine. I was out within an hour. They never showed up. Court case was dropped. I go back to my house. I take a bus. I take the Milwaukee bus to Cicero bus back to my apartment. Go into the gangway, jump into the dumpster, get my 8-balls out, and I'm saved. Another time I was saved. So I've always had a golden life, a charmed life that many a times I should have been arrested. That I got my way out of. If you live in Chicago, you know how Chicago police work. They're very corrupt. You could buy a cop if you got money. You could just do a lot of things that you can't do in some other places. I don't know how it is today in life. I know it's a lot different today, but in my days I had a lot of fun with that shit. But I was so crazy, so many close calls of things I did that's why I tell you, when I tell you I'm blessed to be alive, I'm blessed to be that I'm not in prison for the rest of my life. I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm happy. Oh, Juan's here. I don't know. I don't see you. Hi, Juan. Why didn't you come in by yourself? I was telling Juan why didn't he come in by himself. Spider, why didn't you come in by yourself? Are you there? Here's Mrs. C. Hello.
Hi.
Whoa, what do you got on? You look like a freaking
Conehead.
Jeez. I thought you were like one of them, what do they call those?
Where's Spider? What's up?
I don't know.
Nothing.
To finish up, and I'll let you start talking, but to finish up, the basis of my story is, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Plain and simple. And the best thing is just to stay in school because it's cool. Get your education and don't mess around on the streets doing anything, because you can't get away with nothing today.
I think I'm in the wrong show. I gotta go.
All right. Well, look who's here, Lou. The great Spider and Mrs. C. Uh-oh. He's got... Oh, boy. Got a bad echo there. What the hell?
Who's fucking trying to talk and he's just like looking like he's having a hard time.
We don't hear you, Peter. We just hear a conversation in the background.
Spider, are you on mute?
What?
Lou, you realize we can't hear you, right? Oh, maybe he's talking to Spider. I don't know. Maybe they're having their own conversation. I know Spider's muted. and I don't know what the fuck's going on with Lou.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Oh, I was muted.
Oh, what is he muted?
No, Spider is now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bird
Go.
dog.
Where's Calverton? Calverton's been giving me some great fucking stuff in the chat room lately. Calverton, he's been like a star in the chat room. He says, "Don't be talking trash about my mama." All right. Hi, gang. What's up, Fern Dog? Anybody? Anybody got anything?
I think Spider's still
telling a
frozen.
story.
I finished my story. They came in.
Okay,
So you
don't stop what
finished
you're
when they
saying.
came
'Cause
in?
of us.
I mean, you know, I got a lot of stories like that I want to share, but that was one of the one that just came to me. I forgot about that one when, like I said, I was and then the movie Casino came out back in '93, I think it was. And when I first saw that movie, based at who it was based on and everything, I flipped out, man. So I started getting, you know, getting more and more paranoid as the more drugs I did and the more I sold, the more paranoid I got. So I went out and bought a bulletproof vest. And I wore this bulletproof vest under my suit at the fucking car lot. And I go in one day and he goes, "What the fuck? You gained a bunch of weight?" I said, "No." He goes, "I got a bulletproof vest." He goes, "What the fuck?" I go, I just feel like someone's going to take me out in the car lot. I'm too vulnerable. I'm out there. You know, people could drive by and take a hit on me, you know? So I even employed two guys that worked with me at night to be my bodyguards. They had to go with me everywhere I went. That's how paranoid I got. The more cocaine I did, the more I saw and the more I heard. I went way out in '93. Big year for me. Big year.
Boy, you were out there.
That was one of my, that was a wild year for '93. Money wise, it was good. I had the ice cream truck too. I was doing the ice cream truck thing. I had the tow truck, which was what turned out to be actually lucrative because I was buying a bunch of cars and then selling them cheap, you know, getting them $50, selling them for $200-300 to all the people in the neighborhood that needed cars, you know, that couldn't afford cars. They didn't have no insurance. They didn't have no plates on it, but I sold them a car, open title, you know. I didn't care. Just, you know, get away with all that shit back then. You can't do nothing like that today in any state. You know, it was so much easier in my day, man. You know, it really was. You know, it's like the song.
Dale, if you don't want to be here, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, babe.
Who's that?
Dale.
This is a members only
I don't
stream.
care.
Jesus. Good. Who are you talking to?
Dale.
Oh yeah, he's been trolling us today, but we ignore the chat. We just ignore them. We don't on members only. We try to be as nice as we can, and well, all right, you know, hey. Joey drove a tow truck. Lou is the size of a tow truck. Wow. Johnny Payton, number 8, who's a Ray DeVito fan and wants us to teach Ray about maybe possibly have a family and a woman and some kids. He always asks me. Oh, Miss Kitty coming out with is Spider and Mrs. C being held as hostages. They came in on their own. I don't know what they're up to. He ain't saying much as usual.
Hi, Miss Kitty. Hey, Bo.
Hi, Miss Kitty.
Yes. We said hello.
I mean, I would love to have a Sunday off and these two would come in and run the member stream. Wouldn't you, Lou?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice? Since
I can barely run a
to
show myself, a regular show.
Me and you are devoted. Well, the members only stream is for the fans. And if you're part of Catalan TV with your show, you should be in here regularly. And maybe it would be great to let me and Lou have a day off and you guys run the members only stream, you know? But I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That would be nice, wouldn't it, Lou?
Yeah.
You don't want me running it because I'll take all your fans.
How can you take the fans when you're part of the channel?
I don't know. Maybe they'll just watch me, not you. I don't know.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, we welcome that challenge all day long. I mean,
I ain't in it.
I'll be
glad.
glad.
Come on.
I mean, that'll be great.
Hey, Joey, are we not going to run the super tips so I could just shut OBS off?
Well, if it ain't running properly, I don't think it's fair that we expect them to pay for anything. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and just shut it down. We're going to get it. We got to get it fixed. Tomorrow we got a show. So we got to get it fixed by tomorrow night. We're going to have to take 2-3 hours to get everything in sync. We just have to. We had it once. It was fine. Now, if Eco had problems with it, if Eco had problems with it today, maybe there's a problem with OBS. I don't know. Maybe something's wrong. I don't know. I think we should reinstall the virtual cord.
Okay.
And start backwards. I just think we start from the beginning. I don't know. I don't know.
That. Okay, so that sound that I was hearing went away.
Yeah. So
once I turned off OBS, it all went away.
So that goes to tell you, like, these are the things that happen with me when you're bitching at me. Is something?
No, Joey. You touched something to fuck it up.
Wait a minute, Lou.
There's the difference. You had it working fine, and then you said, I want to be able to hear this too. You fiddled with something, and that ruined it all.
It did. I did. I'm guilty of that, Lou. I'm guilty of that.
Yes,
I'm
you
definitely
are,
guilty.
Joseph.
I'm definitely guilty of that, Lou. Definitely guilty of that.
So if you wouldn't have done that, we would have been good.
You think so? You think we would have been good? Do you honestly think we'd have been good?
Yeah, because it was working and it had a good volume.
I can't hear you, Lou. What's going on?
Hello? Spider, do you hear me?
I hear you perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a Joey thing.
Is that kind of like this? Hello? Goodbye? No?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, now I hear you. You mean I was playing with buttons like that?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Well,
if I'm on a show, he's like testing 1, 2, 3, and everybody in his chest like, oh, the fucking thing isn't working again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm getting a thing. OBS is already running unless you meant to do this, please. Shut down any existing instances of OBS before trying to run a new instance. If you have OBS set at a minimized to the system tray, please check to see if it is still running there. That's what I'm getting.
Good thing. Let me see.
So that's got to be a lose end.
You want to know what I think that you might be right.
No, that's VPN.
Yeah, I think you might be right because I'm not even getting a fucking screen anymore. To be honest,
it's got to be interfering.
I'm not even getting a fucking anything here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No, I closed my OBS. Mine is closed.
Yeah, you think it's closed?
No, it's closed. I looked.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck's up with mine. Let me see.
It's you.
Oh, I got nothing. I got no camera, nothing now.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is fucking strange. I shut down OBS, it doesn't work. But now I got no OBS not working at all with the camera to my fucking Streamyard at all.
Turn your OBS off.
No, I'm trying to find out something here because you see what I'm saying? Why the fuck is all of a sudden now my OBS not working? My camera is only working the camera, and I think I know why. And I guarantee you, when I go to video capture and I go like this, I guarantee you it's in here. Watch now. If I set it here, my camera's back on, and you see me, right?
Really,
right?
Bo?
Now, if I go here, you don't see me, right?
No, we don't see you.
But now if I put it here and I go, okay, you see me now, right?
Yes.
All right. So now that part's working, see? But then when I go here and I do this and I go like this and I look for that little box and I do this, which is amazing how I do this. And it was like this. It's like the first thing we tried and the second thing didn't work. So if I go to listen in that little box that says listen, and I go like this, it's like, I don't know. Does this work? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes. You do? Yes. What about this one? Hello? Hello? Apply? You hear me? You still hear me? Oh,
Gotcha,
how about this
Bo.
one? Hello? Anybody? Anybody
We'll bring
there?
the super chat up in a little bit, Bo.
Or what about this one? How about I think I go this route. Hello, everybody? Yeah, working? But it's not on the right setting though. And I go here. This is to listen. So do I listen
Honestly,
to
Burn Dog, I don't know if he's trying to make a bit or if he's actually trying to troubleshoot something. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. If I do this, let me try this. Hello? Yeah, that seems to be good. So if I go on this side and I hit OK, and then I go over here, that was cable input, and I go down here to this one, and I go property, back to the listen box, and I do this. Let's see. I bet you now it's fucked up. Watch. Hello?
We hear you, but if it's not, it's going to be.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Damn, it's all
We
working.
hear you.
I can't even get it to fucking crackle. Hello? What the fuck? So let's see here.
Joey, if you're trying to make it fucked up, just quit.
What?
Quit.
Quit what?
If you're trying
Oh,
to
look at that. Look how low the mic was there. Now the mic was on 8 when it should have been way up there. Now it's high, right? Right?
Yeah. Too high.
Too high? How about this? Is it high now?
Yes, you sound horrible.
It sounds horrible?
Yes.
Is it echoing?
Yes.
Good. We got it right then.
No.
No?
No.
I turned it down. How is it now?
No, you're perfect now.
Oh, okay. So
But
that's
Bo
perfect.
Barrington super chatted an interesting question for you.
Okay, well, let's put it up.
Joey, Bo Barrington for the $4.99. Why is Chad rethinking about working with you, Joey? Is something happening?
I have no idea about Chad. I talked to him 2.5 weeks ago. We had a great conversation. He brought the idea to me. I had nothing to do with the idea. I told him it was a winner. He thought so too. I gave him some titles. He said he's going to go on vacation. He's going to go to do his gigs. He'll get back to me. So I'm sure it has something to do with people that don't like me, that are part of his fan base. They're telling me I'm an idiot, or he's seeing me put my wild streams and me cussing the fan. He don't cuss the fans like I do. So maybe he thinks it. I don't know. I haven't talked to the guy. I can't answer that. To be honest with you, I can't answer that. I don't know what it is. Problem is, I don't know. And frankly, I don't care because nothing was set in stone. If he wants to do it, I agreed to do it. If he changes his mind, it's on him. I got my hands full. He's got his hands full. I like the guy. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about the guy. So, but I don't know. I can't really answer that. People told me he does this all the time to people. I don't know if that's true or not. Is it? I don't know. I don't know because I don't look to see people that I like if they're evil people. I don't care. You understand? I don't know what his MO is. He's drinking content. He's going back to terrestrial radio, from what I understand. Maybe he's got other things in the world. I don't know. That's a question you have to ask Chad Zuma. I tried to bring him on into my channel. Matter of fact, I tried to send him a link a couple times he was busy, and I believe he was because he was. And I don't know. I can't answer that. Maybe you should send him a message and ask him what the deal is. And maybe he should tell me. I don't know. Either way, I don't care. It's not going to make me not talk to the guy or dislike the guy. He's cool. He's a stand-up guy. He did us right. As far as I'm concerned, he did us right. The man split evenly the money he took in on a stream that we did. And to me, how can I hate a guy for that? Is the super tip sounding good?
We don't hear it at all.
You don't hear it at all?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why are you lying for?
Oh, I'm lying.
What about
Chatter,
now?
do you hear it?
Do they hear this?
No.
No. All right. I don't know what the fuck's going
But
on.
it does look good.
Yeah, it does look great, don't it?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Now we finally got it looking right.
We just can't get the fucking sounder right.
And other people has had sound problems today.
Okay,
So,
thank you, Mason. Thank you, Bo.
what happened?
They tell you we can't hear it.
Yeah, okay. And I heard you say it.
Oh, but you sit there and say, no, you're lying.
But you usually are lying to me.
I never lied to you.
Oh,
You're the liar.
No, that's right. I am. You got me. I am a liar. You're right. I am. You got me. You got me.
I know I got you.
Whoa.
I got a
WW.
Joey shirt on.
Willy Wonka. WW. Walter White. You got me. You got me.
Oh.
You got me.
What are we doing? The wave? Oh, Jesus.
You got me. You got me. So I mean, these two on our top, they're gonna. Oh, okay. Well, that was a brief visit. I
Who
guess.
did that?
I don't know.
How you doing, Spider?
Doing good.
That's good. That's good. What'd you do today?
Well, let's sit here. I lost $10 to win 500. Not even gonna say why. The bitch ass Mets beat the Nationals in a spring training game.
Are you seriously betting spring training?
Yeah.
You are aware that you have worked at baseball. That usually they put B players in and minor league players in those games, and you really can't get a good read on a team when you're spring training.
Yeah, dude, you stay away from spring training games because you don't know if it's the major league team or the minor league team.
B team. It could be the B team or the C team.
But we doing good in spring training though. We were beating y'all except for this game.
But how many?
You're beating the C-listers is who you're beating.
Not a smart move. Not a smart move.
Come on, bro.
It's all right, though. I'll get my money back in basketball tonight.
Oh my God! What are you, a regular fucking degenerate gambler or what?
He is. He loves to take those parlays.
I just won 300 in golf today.
Do you know what it's called to lay off money on and somewhere else?
Golf?
You know, you
golf.
You got to play the middle. You got to play the middle in sports where you lay off the money in the middle, so this way it protects you from losing. You got to learn that about the middle, and you got to learn that.
I only put $2 bet on golf.
What's the over under today on the Yankees?
I ain't do nothing in the Yankees.
Yeah,
they're beat up.
Take the over on the Yankees.
The Yankees are beat up this spring training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many injuries they got already?
They're garbage.
Giancarlo Stanton ain't playing because he's got I think it's both his elbows are fucked up. I saw a headline the other day that Jarrett Cole was going to go get his elbow reevaluated. He might have some elbow problems.
Yeah. Lou, I really am disappointed in you. I thought you were more of a seasoned vet than this. You know what I'm saying?
A what? A seasoned vegetable?
A seasoned veteran.
In what?
Because we have what we call satire Dabbleverse fans, and they don't like us talking about these things. You only can talk about certain things. Mason being the biggest dick sucker of them all. If you talk about White and Cum, you're going to get a lot of reaction. You see,
right now Mason's talking about fucking trading DJ Metcalf.
Well, but I'm telling you, he'll jump real quick if you jump the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ!
I'm just telling you. You got to look at the statistics of what works and what don't work. You understand?
Well, I asked Spider a question and he took us down the rabbit hole of gambling. He's a degenerate gambler, Joey. What do you expect?
Well, I mean, I used to be a degenerate gambler too at one time,
Yeah, he picked it up from you.
No. I got enough people I got enough people blaming me for shit. Don't be putting that one on me too.
The only difference is he does it on online betting. You went there.
Wow. Do you ever remember the greatest? Let's see. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me see.
Yeah, Bo. He's a Raider now.
Who's a Raider?
Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders.
He did.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about what you're talking about.
I know. I'm just giving Bo his membership's worth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. I got to take care of my dog.
Do you really take care of him?
Of course. He bought a cup, right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, everybody's going around the Dabbleverse and all over the place saying that was the only item we've ever sold was the Lou Cup.
You sold the beanie to Mike Shitty internet provider.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Deadpool bought something. So
yes.
They're 0 for 3 so far.
Yeah. They just get nothing right. They get nothing right about anything. Hey, did you hear the biggest joke that happened last night in the Dabbleverse?
Honk the Clown didn't stream.
He didn't show up for his stream.
Yeah, I saw that on your show last night.
He bragged about the greatest show on Joey C coming up this Saturday. Nobody showed up for the stream.
You want to know what the Lou Cup looks like? Ask Bo. Bo knows. It's awesome.
I think we got a copy of the Lou Cup in the file here.
It's in the other. It should be in the.
Show them. Show them. Maybe they'll buy some. Show the famous Lou Cup. I mean, come on.
Give me. I had just received a picture from my grandson.
I was too busy watching.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I watched a little bit of that. Perry's like, fuck you, Bob. I'm taking Gina. I'm marrying Gina. She's divorcing you.
Why the fuck did Spider just drop out?
I don't know. And Bob goes, well, we'll wait till the end of the month and see. I guess Bob was basing it on payday. So he was saying, let's see her on the 21st if she leaves.
That is the front of the cup, and this is the other side of the cup.
That's it. The famous Lou Cup.
The famous Lou Cup. And Bo Barrington can speak to the quality of the cup.
That's right. It is good quality.
I haven't received mine yet.
Yeah,
You got one, Lou? You got one coming?
No.
No. I thought you're not going to buy one for yourself?
I don't drink coffee.
Oh. Well,
yeah,
you could
Bob had him going there for a second.
Yeah.
Bob
he
was getting
did.
out of his kid. He said, I'm tired of people delivering food to my house.
Do we have athletic cups in the store?
Do we have what?
Like those Stanley cups?
Oh, hang on a second. Wait a second. I was researching something. Hang on with that thought 1 minute.
Bo Barrington says it's a great mug, good quality.
Okay, I don't know if you remember. I don't know if anybody. There might be you guys might be too young for this. I don't know. But you were asking me, Lou. What did you ask me if I had what now?
Excuse me. If the store has Stanley cups.
Stanley cups? No, I don't think so. They have a very limited, as you
They
saw.
got water bottles though, right?
They do have water bottles. They do have water bottles. Yeah, they do have water bottles. They have stickers, but they're for one sticker like $9
For a sticker?
Yeah, I think it was $9.
Well, if the stickers are that expensive, then it's not worth the stickers.
No, I'm just saying that there's stuff I had to take out because who's going to pay $9 for a sticker?
Nobody.
Nobody. I mean, I wouldn't even pay it. And then I went to that T Public thing or Public T, whatever the hell it is. Their stickers are $2.75 a piece. I was going to buy some, but I'm like, why do I got to pay $2.75 a piece and it's my fucking name? So I'm like, fuck that. I got to find, I got to use Bob. I don't know. Bob sent it to me. I can't find wherever he sent it to me. But you guys, I'm going to show you something. One of the greatest home runs in the history of baseball. You know, if you were a Giants fan, I don't know if you guys could name the person that hit the World Series winning home run. I'll give you a chance before I play the video. Who hit the home run that made the Giants win the pennant without looking it up?
What
you should already put it in there. Too late. That means you're looking it up.
What year?
It doesn't matter what year. The New York Giants were only around to a certain year, and then they went to San Francisco.
You're taking it back so fuck the New York Giants.
Why? Because you were old, you were young, and weren't even conceived.
I wasn't even born.
No, it wasn't Willie Mays. Here is the shot heard around. Remember that. Now take that thought, and I'm going to show you something else. Now that was the actual shot heard around the world, the 1959 World Series. Bobby Thompson hit the home run for the New York Giants to win the pennant. Now, let me show you this. Let me see if I can find it first before I should open. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta find this. And I don't know what brought me. I guess it was the gambling bit that Spider. that Spider, said with this. Now here we go. Let me see if we remember this scene. I'm gonna see if I can do this without. Let me see. All right, so here we go. If I can capture this, this will be interesting. Let's see. I want to go here, and I want to go there. Let me see this. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this. This is now we're more into more modern times, and let me see what I'm doing here. I don't even know what I'm doing here, do I? I never do. You know what I'm saying? I never do. What happened to frickin'? My God, I had lost the thing I had. You see, it's kind of like when I tell you about. I was trying to explain last night about how my brain functions. See, you guys don't really understand my brain like I do. See. Like I was saying yesterday about the logics of life and how my brain works. You guys understand what I'm saying? Probably not, but that's okay. It don't matter. Hey, is anybody else here with me? Lou, Spider, anybody? You guys gonna fill in the gaps while I look for this?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
You're talking.
So cut me off. Exactly. Tell me I'm a moron. Do something.
Oh my God. Shut up, Joey.
Jesus, this is like to get the fucking breed off of these guys to say anything. It's like Silence of the Lamb over here, man.
Oh, Silence of the Lamb.
Fuck, they're so dead.
You're dead.
Fuck, man. So I always got to be the one to carry every fucking thing around here?
Oh, fuck you.
The fuck, man.
You got to show off last week, fucking jerk. Bo Barrington is going to go see
Now we're
the
getting
Rangers
into this
versus
somewhere.
Rangers in April.
Responding.
Lovely,
Fuck.
Bo. No, Steven, I'm not naked on no cup.
Whatever.
Steven, as you add hot water, it removes the clothes. It doesn't, but that would be funny.
What would be funny?
What Chad Buzmak says, Steven, as you add hot water, it removes my clothes. If the cup did that. That would be funny. Shut your fucking.
That's how he fucking sounds. Yeah. Hey, ain't that great? That's how he sounds, like the fucking penguin. I mean, did you guys watch the series The Penguin, which turned out to be a great series? Colin Farrell played the Penguin. I did not know that was Colin Farrell.
Colin or Colin?
Colin. I call him Colin. He looks
he has a bad colon, huh? You're wishing
Colin Farrell. I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I like my name better. It's more to make fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Colin Farrell.
See, people think I'm really dumb. I say things just to fucking get the reaction. You know, they don't get that.
That's just to get the reaction. Colin Farrell.
Right. I do dumb things when people talk about it. Keep my name alive in this channel for something you don't know nothing about.
No, Joey. You honestly thought his name was Colin Farrell.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
That's what you think.
Yeah. Now you can fucking say it's not, but we all know
whatever, Lou.
Even Spider knows it's true.
They actually called you a straight man yesterday. Someone was talking about you yesterday, and who was it that was doing our video? I think it was on the Quad Show. Was it Quad Show? No, it wasn't Quad Show. Whose show was it? They were showing us. They were showing our clips. Oh, B Dabbler yesterday. B Dabbler in the morning. And he was saying Lou strikes to be the straight man.
I am straight.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right, so we saw the famous. Let's show it again. All right, there's the famous one. Billy Crystal's dream to be a sports announcer is what he was telling his grandson. Okay, that's what he was trying to tell his grandson. That's what gave him his dream. So then later on in the movie, let me have to air it out. I don't care. I downloaded it. I didn't show it through YouTube. I don't care. Let me get hit. That was a grandson moment.
The obvious,
shut up, Brennan. What are you doing here?
You brought him up.
Fucking Brennan. But that had me in tears because when I saw the original Bobby Thompson, and then you see this movie that came out, which I'm a softie with movies. I cry a lot in movies, you know. I really do. A lot of stuff makes me cry, you know. Tukey song made me freaking cry. What are you talking about? You know? So I cried with the Tukey song. I did. I thought that was a great fucking friendship song that they did for him and Cardiff. You know what I'm saying? I get very sentimental. So my point was that here he is teaching his grandson to visualize, and the reason because the grandson didn't talk. He had a speech. He was very a loner kid. He didn't speak a lot, and his grandfather's teaching him about his dream. And all of a sudden, the kid's doing it at school. He's doing a contest. And he goes and he acts out this dream that his grandfather visualized, and the kid wound up becoming a sports announcer. I think later on down the road. That's the whole basis of it. It was a good moment for bro. You know, I actually got choked up just watching that. You know what I'm saying? So, kill me, shoot me, I don't care. You know, Mrs. C's out quick, I guess. I don't know. They're gonna steal my fan base, and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. I don't know how that's possible when you don't give but 3 minutes of a speech and you leave. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. He's right now worrying about his fucking bets for the night. He's got his head there deep down picking his fucking teams. I mean, what the fuck, Lou? I just think about I might as well retire. I might as well retire here. I mean, if these guys want to come on, they're part of the family, but yet they don't want to do nothing. Yeah, you know what? And and on the business here, not starting no trouble right now. On a business aspect, and I'm not going to make a big deal about it, this is the most logical thing to do, correct? Because I've been picking up on that for the last 6 months, which is okay. It's fine. I accept that. But why keep hanging on to dangle the channel? You follow me what I'm saying? But I don't want to make no big production out of it. But this is my same thinking process for 6 months now.
Dangle the channel or dangle the show?
whatever. It's been my thinking process for probably better than 6 months. When it was closed up, the one show was closed up. I felt that it was the turning point for really not interested, but I do it because I love you, and I'm hanging it. I don't want that. I rather have it. You be happy. If this is making you miserable, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than to worry about making me happy for it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If it's something you're not comfortable doing anymore,
Right.
Just step back and enjoy the
and it's a delicate, right? It's a delicate situation for me because I don't want to presume that I'm trying to be a jerk about it. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to, at the end of the day, have to think about the channel as a business aspect. What's going to work and what's not going to work. So and that's why it's very delicate for me. But those words out of his thing were the message he just said is exactly how I've been thinking for better than 6 months. Sorry, that's just how I've been thinking.
Have fun with that last part of that.
Oh, I mean, I just leave it alone. I leave it alone. It's not worth it for me to. It's not worth enough for me to be turmoil in my home over it. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's probably the easiest way to fix the channel. You know what I'm saying? If it can't all be, it's my boss always told me in baseball, you got to run the locker like a Swiss timepiece. Everybody's got to go in the same direction. Or like they said in The Godfather, all our ships must sail in the same direction. You understand? If you got ships not sailing in the same direction, you got to have chaos and problems. You understand?
What do you say, Spider? Wants to know Calverston.
I think his input is important too, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I
Spider,
don't
stop betting and. Oh no, you're frozen now.
See,
there you go.
It would be nice to know his real thoughts, but we can never get anything out of him either. So I mean, that's why Lou and I pretty much do the members only streams with hoping if they come in, we're glad when they come in because they're part of the channel. But we don't. It's not something we build on the show thinking they're gonna be here. If they do come in, we were happy. We prefer it to be they're here all the time, but we don't project it now that they're going to be here. We don't worry about that. But when they are here, we're grateful because this is how it should be. But another thing that I'm kind of toggling back and forth. Why do you have what's this? Why do you have someone on camera to lead? Well, Ozona, to answer your question, which is a good question, when I'm on screen with him, he don't talk. If I was to put him up here like this and leave him and Lou here,
Oh, get your ass back on camera. You don't gotta go nowhere, okay?
Okay, Joe, but don't speak backstage because we can't hear you.
I'm answering the man's question.
Blabber mouth.
It's a fair question asked. Fair question asked that I think should have been addressed.
But Chad also said the same thing right here. Spider is off. Goddamn button. Stop touching. Spider is just as talkative on his own show. What more can you ask of him?
Which is true, but that's not what he's asking. If you read his question, why do you have someone on camera that literally does not speak? Which he does not speak if it be on the camera with him. When it's like this.
God, here we go.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Speak more, Spider. Stop being scared to speak. Cut Joey off from time. Like this question is directed at you. What does Spider say to the where is it? Where the fuck? To this question. What are your opinions? What are your thoughts? Is what he's asking.
I got no opinions about that right now. I really don't.
That is an answer. Joey C is a magician. Joey, get over here.
I mean, what? If no one will answer the question, I know, and fans are starting to see the same thing that I've been seeing for months. What? How am I supposed to respond to this? I'm in a bad position. Let's put it to you that way.
Well, Spider just answered the question by saying he doesn't have an opinion on the matter because
But he should.
It's not my channel to sit there and say what you should do.
As my partner, and as you put a lot of time in this channel, what's your thoughts on it?
If her head isn't in the game, she should step away.
Right. Do you feel it's been in the game for not been in the game for a long time?
No.
No.
She
I mean,
hasn't.
no. Do you feel that the person's head wasn't in the game for a long time now? Seems like it's the question that's being asked.
Okay, so to answer your question, once Alpha Shot stops, her head hasn't been in the game to come back. If that's what
Which
you're
has
trying
been
to
what,
say.
about 6 months, right?
Give or take. I don't know the exact timeline.
So on a being that it's the situation for me, how do I handle this situation? I mean, when I'm a jerk off, which I can be very headstrong to anybody, don't matter who it is, mother,
Yeah,
wife,
but
brother,
at
son, it don't matter.
At the end of the day, Joey, she's your wife. You have to live with her. That's a decision you have to live with. Whether she yells at you every single day about it or not, that is something only you will know.
Yeah. Hey, babe, they're requesting you to come back for a minute. They have some questions for you. So if you want to come back.
So, that's the tough question is really.
But do you see the position it puts me in?
Yeah, I do, because it's kind of like working with your partner at a
Right.
job.
Right. Well, I mean, that's never been a problem. But I know that husband and wife that try to do streaming together, it's been disastrous for a lot of people. From what I see, from what I've seen on the internet. What do you guys think?
Ryan, Spider is quiet because it's like his parents are speaking.
Well, true, and I get that part. But what is everybody's individual take on this whole thing? I mean, Chad Boozbach opened the door by his comment. I agree with his comment. What does everybody else think? Ozona opened up the door for why we have someone on camera that doesn't speak. That's another problem we've been having. That's been going for a lot better than 2 years. So they have the right. They're asking. Listen, this is the first time I can say in the chat room, instead of trolling, they're asking legitimate questions. They're not trolling. They're asking legitimate questions that I think I've been trying to address both of these questions for one for 6 months and one for 2 years, and I don't have an answer. Okay. Well, you didn't talk to them. They're asking you, not me.
Well, that's fine. So you gotta stop talking so I can talk. So
I am. As soon as you get in here. I think that Chaz Boonma said, Joey, get Mrs. C to talk about this now.
I mean, I'm here.
Okay, well, I'm going to shut up. This is one of the questions. Here, let's go back to the original question so she could see it. And then I'm going to shut up. And like I said, it's an answer that I'm caught between a hard rock and a hard place. If I answer it wrong, I got problem with her. If I don't answer, I got problems with them. I don't know. I'll be honest, but for 6 months, I'm saying I felt this has been in her mind for better than 6 months. No. I didn't say it was inappropriate. I said, Mrs. C doesn't seem to care. Give her the boot. And I'm saying that I felt better than 6 months that you haven't had really cared about the streaming part or had your head in the way that it needs to be. But I got to be careful because you're my wife. I love you. So if I do something that's going to upset you, then I'm going to have problems at home. If I don't take care of what the fans are hoping for, which they hope that it's all a team, but if I don't, then I got a problem with them. So I'm caught between a hard rock and a hard play. So that's why they're saying bring you on to address this. And then we have Spider's issue, this other one, and which is a great question. I don't think there's any trolling questions here. Where's Ozona's question? So we got two things on the table here that I've been at a loss for a long time with. Where's Ozona? I can't find it.
I'm aware I have no mic, guys. I'm aware of that.
Let's just start with this question, and I'll find the Ozona one, and we'll get to that one. So
It's not that I don't care. I just don't care to come on. Blank.
But it's like you made it. They're feeling like you came on the member. See, they feel the members only stream. It should be the whole catalog team regularly. But you came on 5 minutes and just booted out like you always do.
Well,
and
you want to know why?
Upset about.
No, it's because we are in the same room. You're picking up on my mic. I'm picking up on yours. There's just no way to stream like that. So once I get my stuff fixed or my headphones in, then I'll go on my laptop and then it'll be solved. I don't mind to come on, but I'm not going to argue with people, period.
But that's
I will cut out, Chad Boozbach. Why don't you cut out? Cut a rug. And the reason why Spider don't talk is because it's not that he's intimidated by Joey. Okay. First of all, please, whatever. You ain't seen attitude, honey. The reason Spider doesn't talk, he respects Joey, he respects Lou. So, but if you watch his show, he does all the talking.
But if I'm off the shirt here, most people are intimidated by me. Even you're intimidated by me from time to time. So there we go.
I'm not intimidated by you, period.
All right. Okay. You call it what you want. Most people are intimidated by me. They don't understand. It is a good quality for me. That's how I live my life, my whole life.
That's not a good quality to have.
It is a good quality.
I'm scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
I'm not saying it. No, there's a difference between scared and intimidation.
So what's the difference?
Big difference. Big difference. There's many reasons why you can be intimidated. Being scared is just being scared. You know what I'm saying? So that's just.
Well, I'm not either.
You say so.
You want me to be?
I don't say I want anybody to be. That's not what I said. You didn't even answer the question that they're seeking out here. You used the language.
I did answer that. I told them why. And
so why didn't you just start out in the room with the closed door with the laptop in the first place? So then you wouldn't have to use the excuse that we're in the same room together.
Number one, because my headset doesn't work in that.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I got more. I don't know. Like I said, I've been not wanting to answer this question because like I said, I'm caught between a hard rock and a hard place. And the same thing with him for 2 years. But Ozona made a key point. He's 100% right. I've been feeling like this for a long time, but I try to keep the peace. But at the end of the day, when you got 500 members that are paying or people are giving gifted membership, I have to have some type of loyalty to them, and I have to fix the problems that they're unhappy about.
And you do a great job.
No, I don't.
You
fix
do a
the
great
problem.
job.
I just sugarcoat the problem. I don't fix the problem. I just put a patch over the problem. I don't fix the problem. That's my problem. I need to fix the problems instead of patching the problems and making excuses. That's the whole point. Making excuses is not going to fix anything, and that's what I do. I bandage it and make excuses.
To me, and I'll let him know.
Read it. You got the power to read it.
Post it up there, Lou.
You have the power to do that too.
Well, I don't want to go. If him put it up and me put it up at the same time,
I
then go back on
there. I didn't even see that one show up.
Right, 5 things I did for Catalano TV this week. Let's see. I'm married to Joey. Number 1, putting up with him. Number 2, number 3, nothing. Number 4, nothing. Number 5, nothing.
I mean, those are not nothing to do with Catalano TV. That's our life. Being married to me, putting up with me. I mean, you act like I don't put up with things with you. So I mean, that has nothing to do with that question.
Don't take it personal.
I don't think that's
on a business aspect.
If I did, I wouldn't be saying half the shit I say on stream anyhow. So,
on a business aspect.
You answered nothing to the pertaining to Catalano TV.
Because I've done nothing.
Okay, well, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. Friday, thanks for the $1.99. Spider saw his parents fight as a little Monchichi.
Hey, but you know what? At least Diablo Sandwich paid for me to read that chat.
Yeah, he also trolls me hard.
But you know what? He never does that. So thank you, Diablo Sandwich.
Hey, we had Dabble Story in here in the beginning. I don't know. I was enjoying it, but Lou booted him, I think. You know, it's like, was I wrong for poking the fucking Discord last night? I went in there and fucking called them every name in the book. You cunt motherfucking loser piece of shit. I'm live. Come fucking send super tip. And next thing I know, I got 150 fucking people in here from the Discord. And then they're like, they called me out. I'm a poor. Well, motherfuckers, they were acting awful poor last night. So they call me. They're just telling what they really are. What's that?
Can you please let everybody know what my job is?
What do you mean your job?
What have I done with this channel? What is my job? That's what I want to know.
You have a show. You better have a show. That's what's been going on.
Which is coming up, you know.
But you guys, I mean, you're part of the channel because you have your own show. But I think they're asking, what have you done to make Catalan TV better?
Right. That's what I'm supposed to bring to Catalan TV, right?
Wait. I think having your own show, yeah, that's your job to make it the best. But I think they're also saying you're married to me. This is for us, this channel, for the family. that you should be putting more time in, maybe editing, maybe learning things, maybe learning this OBS with me to help me get it right. I think that's what they're getting towards, that you participate in nothing with the problems I have on a daily basis.
You're absolutely right.
Well, that's what they're stressing. That's what they're saying.
But I cannot tell you how to operate your computer. Can I or can I not? Are you going to listen to me? No.
Yeah.
No.
Who tries to help me and sit here when I have to go outside to get people to help me and pay them to help me?
Okay.
So, you know, maybe if I mean you seem to always have a good working when you're on stream, and I'm always having a fucked up problem over here. So maybe they're starting to feel that you're sabotaging my fucking career.
In this conversation, I would take exit stage.
Maybe they're thinking that. I heard people say that they think you're sabotaging my stream.
You think I'm sabotaging your stream?
My equipment.
No. You wouldn't have the microphone in front of you if I was doing that.
Spurgtopia, Chad. I don't know. You know, all I know is I've had fucking sound problems since day fucking one. Am I not lying? Am I lying, people? My sound has been fucked up since day one.
Diablo sandwich every month. I do every single
her
month.
money. That's not a fair question, Diablo. Her money is my money. My money is her money. That's not a fair. If I pay it, it's for both of us because my money's hers, her money's mine. It's always been like that. She's never been greedy with her money. If I need something and I don't have it in my pocket, she'll take it out of her pocket and make sure it's done. So that's not a fair question. So we're very, very, very free when it comes to sharing whatever we bring in together. We never separate anything. So that's a fact. I'll give her, as a woman, she's very, very good about being very prompt about here's half the money for the bills, here's half the rent. She's not freeloaded. She doesn't take advantage of, you're my husband, you should pay. She's not that type of woman. She's never been. It's like one thing I'll say that she speaks true. I don't need a man to take care of me. I love you is why I'm with you. And that's a very good, speaks volume because she will definitely do her part financially and make sure that there's days that, you know, when I was gambling in the beginning, I lost how many times I lose my entire fucking bank account when I was with her in the beginning. And she had to step in and take care of the bills for 4 months till I built back up money. She just didn't bitch about it, didn't cry about it, didn't yell at me. Just said, oh, well, I understand, and took over the bills. She's done that without bitching. I don't know many women that'll do that. I tell you right now, I know most marriages will say, you married me, motherfucker. You figure out how to pay it. And trust me, I'm a witness of it because it happened to me before. Understand? Many a times when they had pockets full of money and wouldn't help me out of the hole because of the fact that you want to be an addict, you want to be a gambler, fuck you. That's basically what it was told to me. She's not like that. She just, you know, she'll talk about it. She'll very, very nicely to me. You know, I mean, what do you want to do from here? Do you think you can try to stop? Do you feel you need help with the problem? You know, and then I sit there and I think about, you know, she was nice to me about it. She didn't yell. She sat me down like an adult, like two people that are married to talk, and we get through it. One thing we never do. We told each other, even when we both had a habit, we never said, we made a promise. We'll never let drugs or addictions hurt our marriage and start doing the blame game with that. If we're addicts, it's our fault why we're in trouble. So we never made it to blame game. I don't say, fuck you, that's your fault because you did what. We never did that. And now we're both recovering addicts. I don't really gamble, very minimal. Compared to where I gambled, I was at one time in my life, I was gambling 5 to 10 grand a week. People always thought my drug habit was the one. No, my gambling was my worst addiction I ever had. But I got out of it. As I got older, it just faded. I want to have money in my pocket. I like to be able to say, I go to the corner and take my wife out to dinner, or I could go, if I need something, I could go order it. It's a bad feeling when you know you're got all these habits and you're fucked and you can't do nothing. It sucks. It does. So I'm learning now as I get older, you know, it's better to try to be smarter. The problem is I passed my prime and I don't make money no more like I used to. That's where it hurts. I didn't save. Like I was told as a young kid, don't forget to save for your old age. I didn't do that. That's why it sucks for me now.
But the thing is too, Joe, like this was what you wanted to do.
Correct.
Right? You started this and then I came aboard with Spider.
Correct.
You know, and then you and Lou, you know, so this isn't something that I wanted to do full time.
Correct. And I didn't want to do it full time either. I got consumed and sucked into it full time.
You got addicted to it.
I got addicted to it. I did. I like streaming. I like seeing the money coming in, and I don't break no records. I'm no top-notch earner. I can tell you that right now. But I can tell you this: we're steady and pretty consistent. I've been steady 9 months now, and I was going over that with her last night. I took the whole 9 months, and I go, here's everything we made each month. This was great month, average, bad, very good, very good. Then we had that 1 month. Lou remembers in November was horrible, but we still didn't. We haven't had no 0 months, But but that month was bad. We barely broke $500. But then the next month we popped up and we had 7 times that. You understand? So it fluctuates. We're not consistent like the Brennans or the Shuli Network or B Dabbler, where they got they make their B Dabbler probably makes $1,000, $1,500 when he streams between memberships and YouTube. Shuli used to do the same thing. Brendan used to do $1,000 a day. I think he's hurting now. Everybody's hurting, but no, we're not that type of person. They said that Shuli Network is scheduled to make $100,000 this year at the pace he's going. That's before anything's taken out, and he's got to pay two other people. Where Brennan made $280 last year and Shuli did $240 before everything. So that's a big cut. Shuli has said that there's a big dip in financing with I think he said it on air.
Maybe he has to look at the fact that Bob might have been a draw.
Well, I always said that it was the combination of everything. But Bob ain't pulling down killer numbers by himself.
But no one said Bob was. It's just you got to look at. Well, things are changing because
correct
prices are for certain items are through the roof.
Listen, you're right. The bottom line is that the people that give to Brennan is because they're comedian people that are fans of comedian, what Brennan done in his career, what John done in his career, or hate for John, what Shuli's done as a show. And I don't care what anybody says. Building the best show, Brennan is the king of making the money. But his show is a shit show. All he does is scream, yell, and fucking whine. That's his show. But the way he does it, because he's so seasoned as a comedian and what he's done in his best, Shuli built a fucking show. The BS show, the Uncle Rico show, they were fucking winning shows, top-notch shows. Whether people like Shuli or not, he built it, treated it like a bit. B Dabbler naturally built a great show because of his invention of Tukey and the combination of him, the potato, and the orange. Is the orange really that good by himself? No. Does he still do respectable numbers? He was. I don't know about now because of the fact he's attached to B Dabbler and Cardiff. But he by himself, if he came out of the gate by himself without those guys, would he be as popular? Probably not. You understand? Me, I'm nothing to do with the comedian world. I landed in Dabbleverse as an asshole, a guy that was just a prick to everybody, and I made a name for myself. I fought hard to get everybody to talk about me every day. You guys got to remember, for 9 straight months, every single day, 7 days a week, someone was airing something about me for 9 straight months in this Dabbleverse. Good or bad, they were. And then people were telling me, bad publicity is just as good as the good publicity. And I didn't accept that, but then I start realizing they're right. So now that I've died down a little bit, B Dabbler's being cocky. No one talks about it. That's not true. There's 3 shows a week on me with fucking others, with the people that are just starting out. So it doesn't matter because I keep myself in the game by coming on and causing controversy and stirring the pot, like going into Discord, telling everybody, fuck you, you homo, faggot, bitches, motherfuckers. That's what I do. You ain't shit. You didn't beat me before. And I get them all stirred up. And then I leave, and then they come and follow me to troll me. And then I have fun banter and throwing them all out. And I make a show out of it. I don't need to clip shows. Someone said in my chat room the other day, Joey C is the draw. It's about him. People come to see him being a fucking idiot. Fact. So
there's their answer right there.
Right. But
you just answered it for them.
I don't understand that. Listen to me. If none of these people were here with me on the show, I could go on every day and I will do 800 to 2,000 to 3,000 views a day. We've already proved it with the walk and talk. We've already proved this. And if I got to show you again, I will show you by myself. By myself. This is what I draw. And the person that said that the other day, he is the draw. He doesn't need the clip show. So if you go to my channel and you go to my lives and you click on it, and let me just show you this. And it's the facts are facts. I've proven this and I continue to prove it. Went on the other day, 1,000 views. I did an hour show. Okay, so my point is, but when I wanted to build the Catalan TV to have a variety of shows, have let Mrs. C and Spider, and then In the Web came on. Now there's a lot of controversy about bringing the Alpha Shotgun. To me, the Alpha Shotgun was going to be a great show. It was taken off to be a great show. For whatever reason, why it had to be killed for various different reasons, is that I don't want to get into. It. It's irrelevant. But the show is a good show. It was a great show. It still would be even a better show. That's my opinion of the show. But that's just it. But Spider's got his show that he really cares about. But we're not trying to take away his show. We're not trying to tell him, if that's what you're comfortable doing, that's fine. Kahuna was always a part of the Alpha Shot Lounge. And then I brought him to me. Him and I didn't work. It was like fucking running oil and fucking water together because we have the same personality. So we finally got him back. But is it working on In the Web with Spider? No, it's not. It's not working on In the Web with Spider. It's not. It's not. With the three of them, it's not. I'm sorry to say it's not because the numbers don't lie.
Babe, we know the numbers are there.
Now here you go. If you go to my fucking thing here we go. Look at me and Mrs. C. This was mostly me, but she was in it from a 5.4 thousand, 5.1, 3. All my walk and talks 3,000, 3.1, 3.3, 2.9. So I make the numbers just like anybody else by myself in the twos. Walk and talk was very successful. Okay. And then when I come on and do these talk and talks, I did always 12, 1,500. So it's what's the problem? Because they hate me so much and they want to see me because they get the bounce on me, because they get the goof on me. It don't matter. Numbers are numbers. As long as money's going. But when I do a show last night and the numbers were there, we had 275 people live last night. Live. Do you understand that? I had 275 people live. And the numbers don't match because what's the result for the show today? How many views it drew? So something ain't right here. I had 275 live. You tell me what's wrong here because Lou even noticed it right away. There's something wrong here. If you had 275 live, I got 396 total views. There's something wrong with this picture. It should have been in the 2000s. So YouTube algorithm is all fucked up, and I'm going to show you why.
I won't say 2,000, Joey. You can't sit there and say 2,000.
Well, I would guarantee over 1,000. But the algorithm, when you got one show doing steady 3 to 5, and then one show doing keep with you, and now dipping down below 200, the algorithm is all fucking confused. You got 100 here, 500 here, 700 here. It don't work. It fucks the algorithm up. So what do? I'm caught between a hard rock play. Do I just scrap everything and just go back to doing like I did, winging it without no fucking special time? Because when I wing it and just pop on, I got everything. Or do I just stay with YouTube? Fuck the new super tips. Fuck everything else and just continue doing it through my phone where I'm going to draw 2,000 fucking views every show and get money. And people are going to give money. So I don't know. You understand the comment? If you think this shit is easy, if anybody thinks this shit is easy, it's not. It's not unless you had a career in comedy and a successful career. I'm not a comedian. So for me to figure all this out, it takes a lot of fucking mistakes to make. So, and I don't want to do this as a living because I'm basically retired, okay? And I make enough money in this house to pay my bills and have money. I don't need this. But if I want to have anything extra, I do this for the extra. And because I enjoy it.
So there's your answer. You're doing this for the extra, plus you enjoy it.
I enjoy it more than I really enjoy it. She knows that. She knows the smile on my face when I go on and I go live. She knows that.
So
whether or not I'm getting myself aggravated because I'm feeding into the bullshit. But a lot of times I sit here and I'll argue purposely just to stir up content. They don't get that. They think I'm just some fucking idiot. They think I'm not creative. You think that out of 1,200 shows I did, that I didn't know what I was doing in some of those shows? I mean, if you think that with as many shows I've done live, you guys are giving me zero fucking credit. Zero. So that's where I'm at.
It's hard to know what's going on in your brain, though, Joey.
What?
It's hard for most people to understand what goes on in your brain. That's the way it should be,
though. That's the drive. You don't know what I'm going to come up with in my day, what I've done in my life that's going to pop back in my brain for me to tell.
Joey, as cool as that can be, it could also be counterproductive to the growth.
Right. But like people we want to have a set time. It's better that for most people that were when I pop on, if I stayed gone for a week or 2 weeks and I popped on and I go into my phone, I'm going to have a ton of fucking people watching.
Well, of course, because you took a 2-week vacation.
Even if I just badly say, okay, I'm going to go on right now. I've done it and it's proven it that here's the other problem that people don't understand. If you see 50 people in the chat room, into the actual chat doesn't mean that 50 people are watching you. It could be hundreds of people. You get a total as soon as you end the live stream from YouTube. You had 750 views during the live stream, but you only showed 50. So 700 people were watching, clicked on the show, either stayed. But here's the thing, and here's the key: the retention, which has been very low and always has been low, except since we've been consistent with the evening show and the morning show. Prior to that, the retention of how long people stay in increments is 7 minutes. Is the highest people stick around. They pop out, come back in. That's terrible. So after 7 minutes, people are leaving.
The retention is not there.
Not there.
Whatever's being talked about isn't drawing them in.
That's been since day one. That's where the problem comes in. Is the length of the time that people, we get it exactly to the precise how long each person stays in here. The average person stays 7 minutes and bolts, and they come back, but they bolt. They go on to find something else.
You got to look at
Catalan TV is not successful the way it should be. So no matter what I talk about, I can't get the full attention of everybody.
But see, like everybody else on YouTube though, they go and they talk shit about people.
I'm not funny.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. Like that's what they fucking do in the Dabbleverse. Like they go and they.
That's why I started when I joined their fucking field. When I became like them and became sick-minded like them, then people are staying around and watching it. Which I don't agree with none of it because I'm not a sick-minded person like they are.
I get that, but it's what I'm saying is I'm not like that. I'm not going to just stir up shit and be like other people because that's what draws the crowd. I'm not going to
talking about cum and dicks.
Yeah,
and stuff
that's
like
what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about private parts. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it.
Which, to be successful in this, you got to be a weirdo.
More power to you, but I'm not going to do it. And if you want to do that bit, that's up to you. But I'm not going to sit there.
But I do know one thing I proved. Every motherfucker that's threatened me, talk shit that they're going to do to me, when I went on the circuit, went in their fucking face, them pussy motherfuckers were like church mouses, right in fucking front of me and fucking showing me the respect because they're pussies. And I've been out many times and people could have came after me and struck at me and fucking swung at me, but they didn't. They became, oh my God, can I get a picture with you? Can I get this? Can I get that? Can I get this? Like a fucking pussy.
But Joey, we've already seen that because look, you've got these idiots fucking going at each other's throats again, but yet they were just hanging out with each other 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. So don't tell me they're not afraid because people will come up to me. Is it okay if we talk to you? Because they thought I was going to snap their fucking head off. That's a fact. I know about 40 people, different people coming to me. The first time with the WATB with Carl, is it okay if we come up and take a picture with you? What do you think? I'm some kind of animal?
That is true. The average viewer has the attention span of a gnat. You need to captivate on that.
But yet I'm full of shit. I was told I didn't have no connections to certain people. But yesterday, my friend of 27 years, who is a former fucking capo in the fucking New York crime family, who fucking told everybody I was his good friend. But I lost him as a fucking guest because of trolls writing him and lying on me. Well, I proved that yesterday. Now it is, how much did you pay him? Are you fucking delusional? You fucking people?
Joey.
I don't lie about shit when it comes to
my
background or who I know or what I've done. And that's what pisses me off about people.
Joey, stop having tunnel vision and listen.
Whatever.
It's not whatever, dude.
I don't got no screen. I can't even see nobody. It won't come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My monitor went out.
Well, we can see you. You're clearly on camera.
There we go. I got it back.
So stop worrying about what they say and focus on the positive.
There's never no positives when it comes to the down the line. There's never no positive from these motherfuckers.
But listen, like
but
when
don't
you put
worry
yourself,
about it.
That's babe. Stop. Like for real. Like you put yourself in that zone.
If I was the man I was 25 years ago, not one motherfucker in this chat room would fucking talk back to me on the line. I fucking promise you that. I promise you that.
Okay, and I understand that and I get it, but here's the thing: I'm not gonna give them what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna do it. You know, if I gotta go outside this little verse, I will, but I'm not gonna stay in the Dabbleverse and give them what the fuck they want. If I want to go, I'll stay on the shows. I'll talk and I'll lie on them, but that's not me. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be me, and that's not me. I'm not gonna talk about dicks. I'm not gonna talk about white. I'm not gonna talk about putting it in a man's ass. I ain't gonna do it.
Right.
If that's the excitement that people
But they
want,
think you're a fucking whore that sucks dick and
I
sells
don't
it.
care.
And
Let
he's fucking
them
every black guy in the world. That's what they think. That's
honey,
the respect they
listen,
show
because
you.
I remind them of somebody, obviously, maybe mommy or something.
No.
I don't know, but
And they don't stop. Hawk the Clown is so off base, and Quadfather, that crippled fucking bitch who's a scumbag of the motherfucking earth, and I promise you he is. I promise you he is. Okay? Is a fucking piece of garbage, and that Ying Wei fucking old cocksucker, who I hope croaks and dies of a fucking painful death with him and Hawk together, with dicks in their fucking ass. They have no fucking, but yet they still sit there and spread all the worst fucking shit about, and that fucking Doom, that fucking dumb motherfucking, whether she's a whore or a motherfucking, who I think it is a fucking waste of human fucking life. But that's what everybody likes.
I don't care what they call me. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Like I
Like,
said, not one person walk in my shoes and walk into prison and hold their fucking head up without getting their ass fucking jacked or something, because they be pussies and know how to handle shit. Okay? Whatever, man.
Okay.
You see this comment right here, Joe? This is what you provide, and this is all you need to give them. That's what they want.
That's
They
it.
want the entertainment. You give the entertainment.
Right.
And that's it.
Stop feeding into the bullshit of the fucking morons.
Right.
I mean, granted, it's both of us who need to stop it, because I'm at fault too. Something triggers me, and I'm quick to fucking react. That's just the fire we have. But at the end of the day,
and I get
entertainment. Just provide entertainment.
Is
Is
it
what
right
we
for
do.
Hawk to come out every fucking week to tell people not to give me $1? He's trying to go into my fucking pockets. That's how he bases his show. And people think he's fucking okay by trying to hurt fucking people, tell people to fucking don't give that guy $1.
Okay, but let me ask you this. How many of the people that watch his show watch this show?
A lot of them.
But did those people ever give money before?
I don't know. I didn't get that deep in it. It's the point is they have to get fucking notoriety by fucking trying to hurt someone fucking physically. You understand? Because you know what? Hawk the Clown ain't shit. Be honest with you, as old as I am, that motherfucker is a crumb on the bottom of my shoe. I'd wipe the fucking earth with that motherfucker if I went back to just thinking process of what I was 10 years ago. He would be a fucking memory. And I don't care. See, I don't give a fuck about that. He's a scum bucket old fucking piece of shit that ain't shit. You understand?
I don't disagree.
I'd spit in his fucking face and he wouldn't do shit. I'll grab my fucking throat and it'd be it for him. You understand? But you know what? He's a scum bucket. He thinks he's fucking good. They don't get no draw, but they fucking won't stop. They keep fucking on my wife. Come on over to my house, Mr. C. I'll show you a real man. Motherfucker, you couldn't. I've been with this woman 10 years, and I promise you, sex has never been a problem.
Anyways, does anybody else have any more questions for me? I'm just in the chat room. Also, who gives a fuck? Listen, I'm not efforting, bitch. Keep my name out of your mouth, period. I'm not your teeth glue or tooth glue, whatever the fuck it is. Sorry, no offense, you know. But anyways, like, I don't care what they say about me. I don't care what they tell me to do. I'm not gonna fucking obviously do it. You know, they're piece of fucking shits. It's okay, because they got a fucking demented mind. I don't care. Like, that's it. You know damn well I'm not a hoe or this, that, and the other. I don't give a shit, Joe. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. Joe's from oh my God. Here. This is for you, Joe.
What is it?
It's a super chat.
As a former addict, are you doing it? I've done it. I'm strong enough. I don't need to do that. I have, at my age, first of all, my condition, if I've done a drug, I would explode my heart and drop dead on the floor. So I know that's suicide. So that's enough for me to stay away from drugs right there. I don't have to do that. I'm strong enough. I don't care about drugs. I did it so long in my life. It's just, don't even think, it's not even a phase of my life anymore. But I have done the 12-step program. I have.
Ignore and or block. Thank you. And Ryan, thank you for the $1.99. Oh, my mic was off. I'm sorry about that. Mrs. C, why do you have such a bad and hostile attitude all the time? I don't. I think you come in at a bad time, or I come in at a bad time, Dale. So I apologize if I do. I mean, I really don't have a bad attitude. I'm a pretty positive, optimistic person, you know, but I mean, if people want to bring shit to me, I'm going to bring shit to them. Like, period. I'm not going to be like, you know, Joe and, you know, do what the fuck they do, but I'm just not going to do it. Diablo sandwich to Joey. I'm all up in the Dabverse. I've literally never.
Well, have you heard of Quadfather? Because he's the one of the old men that podcast with Quad. Okay, that's Honk the Snowman, Honk the Clown. He's the guy with the beady eyes. That's a fucking jerk off. Yeah, that's him. He's Quad's partner.
Yeah. So, but anyways.
And she is positive. In her defense, she comes out so positive. She's chatting with when they're doing the show, right? But to go to what you think is funny or what I think is funny, it's a matter of opinion. I understand that. But to sit there and to put the things they've been putting up, what Doom is, because he's so fucking butthurt, because he thinks he's fucking better than everybody. And you know something? But Doom, I quiet his ass down now. I quiet that bitch down. We won't be hearing too much about, unless you're in Discord. That's where he'll pop up. He won't be doing it publicly no more. I promise you that.
I don't do, Joe. I don't go look for it. Like, I don't care what they do.
So I can have an infected fight. Well, how about a fight back? Because they attack me at every fucking corner. You don't have, you know, but some of it I let you know. Some of you have no idea on a daily basis what the fuck they do to me on a daily basis.
I do understand. I do know. Trust me, I live with you. So yes, I do know.
I show you from a lot of it because I know you don't want to hear it.
Because I don't want to hear it. I make him put headphones in when he's on these streams. If I cannot stand their voice. Literally, I cannot.
I literally gotta get in a fight when I don't like to wear earphones and I want to listen to a show. She's like, turn that shit off and put headphones in. And I don't like wearing it because I don't like to have something in my ears. So I'm restricted in my own space to not listen to shows the way I want to because it aggravates her. So I have to show respect because she's my wife, right? So that's a lot of problems for me too that gets me fired up. So
it gets you to points like this. And when you get to points like this, then I get aggravated. So what is the use of having two of us aggravated?
Right, I get it. Yeah.
Honestly, it's just going to cause nothing but bad to come out of it.
So, but the things that have been coming out of lately out of Doom is some people got on Doom the other day. They said, that's pretty fucking I guess the people got upset when he did the video of me making out with my own sister. Incest. People said, you stooped to a whole new low, Doom, with making incest, which is sick. When you think about someone that fucking goes to incest, what kind of life he really or she lived in her life?
So, Joe, listen. People, listen to me. If you study the mind, right? People that do that shit, they got to think about it first, right? If you do that, or if you say it, you got to think about that first. So if that shit's coming to your fucking mind, you got issues.
Right.
You got some kind of mental fucking health issues.
And you experience a lot of incest or a lot of being molested as a child if you're fucking doing this shit. But that's okay. You guys all like that. How is that fucking good content when you know it's a sick person that should be in fucking jail or in fucking the hospital for the rest of his life?
But I will say this though, you know, and this Honk the fucking clown douchebag, you know, the fucking thing is, if he want to sit here and say he can prove Spider ain't my son, I'll tell everybody right now, Spider is like my son. Go to every fucking video where I've said it. I don't turn from what I say. I do think of Spider like a son. He's not. I never said I birthed him. I never said he's my biological son. Have I or have I not?
No, you never have.
Thank you. So, just saying. Fuck them. I don't care, you know. And then for them to make photos like that of me and Spider and me and Lou, that's fucked up. Like, you know what? I don't fuck with these people. I don't mess with these people. I don't give them no reason to talk shit about me or no reason to fucking do this shit. I don't care. Like, you know what? Do what you got to do, because if that makes you happy, you fucking sicko. So
I'm gonna show you how sick Quadfather. On a voice chat in my Discord over a year ago, he pulled his dick out and jerked off to my wife while we were all on fucking stream. And he is fucking a normal person. He's a little fucking boy. His daughter's 18 now, you understand? So now it's all bets off. He keeps fucking going down these roads. I'm gonna expose his little 18-year-old whore daughter. I promise you that. And I don't give a fuck who hates me. She's off limits now. She's on the market now, 18. I'm gonna do what he does to me. He don't like it. I fucking showed a picture. He's popping off. He thinks he's the fucking god of the Dabbleverse. He thinks he's the shit. He's even got the balls to say Shirley and Brennan suck. He ain't shit. But a crippled bitch that jumped out of a motherfucking tree on his own and made himself break his fucking neck. And I should care about that? The dumbass fucking did it to himself. But when you talk about him, people come after me. Fuck him.
Does anybody have any more questions for me? Anybody? Okay. Honey, I love you.
Love you, baby.
Okay. Bye, Lou.
All right, Lou, let's wrap it up. Have a nice day, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
You're tuned in to the Catalano TV members only stream. You bought the ticket. Now get ready to take a ride. This isn't just another stream. Oh no, this is the inside track, the backroom access, the velvet rope experience of Catalano TV. Out here, it's a world where anything can happen, and it usually does. The conversations are unfiltered. The moments are unforgettable, and the surprises, they're just part of the show. You never know who might pop in from the Catalano TV family. Joey C. You know, he's already in the driver's seat, steering the madness.
That was a funny one.
But what if Miss C suddenly takes the wheel and flips the whole show on its head? What if the spider crawls in with secrets spun so tight they'll leave your jaw on the floor? And Lou the monster, will he do whatever it is that monsters do? It's all happening in your life and exclusively for you, the members who dared to join. So buckle up, because it's about to get unpredictable, unforgettable, and undeniably Catalano.
And welcome to Daylight Savings Time.
The